Hello, class. Welcome to our lecture on John's Prologue, John chapter 1, verses 1 through 18. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. To John, the Word is a person who has come into the world to reveal the person of the Father to mankind. Jesus' existence did not begin as does the life of all other persons at the point of birth. Jesus came into the world from a pre-existent state to fulfill a specific mission. John stated that that the Word was a distinct personality from the Father. The Word was with God. John affirms the deity of Jesus with the words, "The Word was God." And the eternity of Jesus is in the words, "He was in the beginning with God." Look at verse 3. All things came into being through him, and apart from him nothing came into being that has come into being. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. John next proceeded to show the relationship of the Word to creation, for the Word is the Creator. Although limited in scope, creation is a revelation of God. John 1:4, John showed the relationship of the Word to mankind. Jesus, who is life, also is the source of all life. The life that every creature possesses stems from the life of the Creator. In verse 5, the Word is a revealer as the light shines in the darkness. For John, light is equated with a knowledge of God. Darkness is the absence of knowledge or an ignorance of God. Look at verse 6. There came a man sent from God, whose name was John, came as a witness to testify about the light, so that all might believe through him. He was not the light, but he came to testify about the light. There was the true light, which coming into the world enlightens every man. The ministry of John the Baptist was to prepare the nation of Israel for the coming of the one who would reveal God to them. John the Baptist was not himself a revelation from God. Rather, he introduced the one who would reveal God. In effect, John said that the people who groped in ignorance would have light so that they could come to know God. Verse 9 directs the reader to the source of the knowledge of God, which is Jesus Christ himself. Look at verse 10. He was in the world, and the world was made through him, and the world did not know him. He came to his own, and those who were his own did not receive him. But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, even to those who believe in his name, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. Jesus, the Creator, was incarnated into the very world he created, but the people did not recognize him. Specifically, Jesus came into his own people, the Jews, but they did not receive him as the Son of God or as their Messiah. However, the ones who did receive Jesus by believing in him could have a right relationship with God. The ones who believed in Jesus had a right relationship with God because they were born of God, not because of being a descendant of Abraham. Look at verse 14. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we saw his glory, glory as of the only begotten from the Father, full of grace and truth. John testified about him and cried out, saying, "This is he of whom I said, he who comes after me has a higher rank than I, for he existed before me. For of his fullness we have all received, and grace upon grace. For the law was given through Moses. Grace and truth were realized through Jesus Christ. No one has seen God at any time. the only begotten God who is in the bosom of the Father. He has explained him. In order to reveal God to mankind, the Word became flesh. The Apostle John testified that he and the other apostles witnessed the glory of God revealed in Jesus at the Transfiguration. All that is in the Father, that is his fullness, was revealed in the Son, that is Jesus in his bodily form. Jesus is able to reveal God the Father because of who he is. He is the eternal Son of the eternal God, who is one in essence with the Father, yet a distinct person from the Father. And the source of this lecture came and was adapted from the words and works of Jesus Christ by the author J. Dwight Pentecost.